We have zero effectively impact from current geopolitics. For us, it's business as usual.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by ACG Metals Chairman and CEO Artem Volynets, as well as Vice President of Projects, Graeme Rapley. Artem, Graeme, very good to speak with you. Artem, I'll start with you. Markets have been volatile, geopolitics front of mind for investors. How's this affecting the Gediktepe project in Turkey?
Thank you. Great to be back here with you and on your program. We have zero effectively impact from current geopolitics. For us, it's business as usual. We keep producing, generating cash flows, and building our Sulphide Project. We are 3,000 kilometers away on the western side of Turkey, 3,000 kilometers away from Iranian border. So there is no targets of military value around the western side of Turkey where we are. So there is no impact in that sense. We get an electricity from the grid, from Turkish grid, so the high oil prices don't have impact on us. Gold and silver, a big part of our revenue mix, so we are benefiting from the elevated prices from those commodities. And our business plan for the year is based on consensus copper pricing, which is $11,500 per ton of copper versus 12,500, 13,000 trading range that we see now. So we're continuing with business as usual. Our Sulphide Project expansion is on budget and on time. In fact, you see in my background the last big piece of equipment arriving to the site last weekend. And perhaps Graeme can talk about it, what that means for our project execution.
Well, Graeme, let's bring you in there. With that last piece of equipment now arriving on site, how is construction progressing on the ground at Gediktepe? And are you still on track and budget for that first sulphide production mid-year?
Yeah, we're moving ahead quite quickly now that we've got the last big piece of equipment. It's actually sitting on the foundations now. As you've seen, it was in several pieces on the back of trucks. It's actually been all joined together. It's sitting on the foundations, on its bearings now, and which has really given us an opening to get all of our steel erected around that area, which is quite a large area. There's probably within the vicinity of 700 tonne of steel that we can now erect around the mill that we were waiting for to get the mill in, and it just arrived in good timing for everything. So all of our concrete work is almost finished. We're starting to put in flotation cells. We're actually 2 days ago started assembling one of our 3 thickeners that we've got on site. It's a 24-metre thickener, and we've got a smaller one which is 16 metres and a larger one which is 48 metres. We'll be starting all of those within the next 3 weeks. I'd like to say 2 weeks, but we've got a 5-day break for Byram in between, which is going to cause a little bit of timing issues for us, but we've got enough people, we've got enough equipment, and we've got everything on site to make that time up very quickly.
Essentially what it means is that we are on track to start production from the flotation plant in the middle of the year, as we always said. And we are not changing our guidance for the year, which is between 20 and 22,000 tons of copper equivalent. On track, on budget, business as usual.
And Artem, once the Sulphide Expansion is up and running, how does that change the production profile and long-term value of the Gediktepe project?
So as of for this year, which is a transitional year for us, for the first half of this year, we are producing gold and silver doré from the oxide ore, which we have already mined out last year. So we're producing that from the ore which sits next to our heap leach facility, meaning no mining cost, meaning high margins. And then from the middle of the year, as we start production from the flotation plant, utilizing the ball mill, which is behind us in our virtual backgrounds, we will be producing copper concentrate and zinc concentrate. Copper con will still come with significant gold and silver byproducts. Our guidance for the life of mine in terms of annual average production per year is between 20 and 25,000 tons, and we already expect to reach between 20 and 22,000 tons copper equivalent this year.
Well, gents, thank you very much for the update. I hope you'll continue to keep us updated with your progress.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's ACG Metals Chairman and CEO Artem Volynets, as well as Vice President of Projects Graeme Rapley.